Hello? Hello? Oh, welcome back, everybody. Rudy. Alpha Investments. Let's open something spicy. Let's open something fun. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. 1, 2. Nah, we're gonna do something crappy. Nah, we're doing something. Ooh, that's nice. So I have a patron who just really, really loves Ice Age, and I said, okay, so let's just do something fun. Let's just do something fun. I said, okay. I guess I really don't need to make sure I pick a good box. I don't know if there's really a difference because it's $2.95. No wonder Magic failed. No wonder they don't make it. What a ripoff. Who's going to pay $2.95? Look at that guy. No one's going to pay that ridiculous price. What a scam. It's a bunch of junk. All right, let's do it anyways. Every once in a while, we just stop concerning ourselves with the value of everything. God, these things are so old. And we just literally want to have some fun. And that's where my patron comes in. USA English swirly thing. My patron Chris F says, Rudy, I love Ice Age. I don't care about the value. I want to have a lot of fun and share it with everybody. So that's what we're doing today. My God, look at the dust on this thing. What does it even say on the back? It has been many centuries since the war between Urza and Mishra. The battered landscape has become a frozen desert, and the creatures of the world of Dominaria struggle for survival. One society has risen out of the cold chaos, defending itself against both the brutal forces of nature and the attacks of the nomadic tribes that have emerged in the surrounding wasteland. You can play Ice Age by itself, or as a standard expansion for Magic the Gathering. Made in Belgium by Carter Monday. Give us all your money. Okay! Welcome, everybody. Time to open up the old boxaroo here, and let's have some fun. Hope you guys are not in a hurry today. We're not going to rush this. This is just one of those things we like to do for fun. And I'm going to gently save this wrap so I can reseal my Alpha Booster box that has special seals. Okay, nobody move. We're going to just reseal that. Hold on, everybody, hold on. We're going to reseal this later. Okay, there we go. We got it. Just screw with you guys. Everybody's like, I knew it. Oh my God, the glue is coming up more. Oh my God. Okay. Well, God, that was one thing I liked is they had these cool silver packs on the top. Remember that? Like old man Rudy silver hair packs. I think it's nifty. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Not a ton of super expensive unique. Oh, serial number. We got the tag. Everybody check to see if Rudy took the pre-release box. There it is, everybody. Every old Magic box has a tag. It's all right. Let them go. Let it go. They're tagged. We'll find them later. Anybody? Family guy? Giggity? All right. Here we go. Oh my God. They have like a softer feel. It's a weird feel. Oh, tough to open. Oh, God. I guess we're going to do the old split down the middle thing, huh? I do not remember the order of the packs or the details of how they actually package these things. Holy smokes, I wish you guys could smell this. The old smell was not even close. Oh my God, the smell. Oh God. That is me right now. And that is how high I'm poking up to the bird. I do not know. I'm assuming, is it first 3 uncommon and 4th rare? Wall of Shields, Vampire. Yeah, that's what it is. These 3 are uncommons, and then Hot Springs is our first rare. I actually played with this as a kid in a green deck because that's how terrible of a Magic player I was. But whatever. Juniper Order. We're going to show the commons in the first few packs. Good God, they don't make it like that anymore. Blessed Wine, terrible. The old horsies, imposing. That's that old school artwork, man. I'm smarter than you, and that's why I'm holding this glass bubble of butterflies. And warning you that the Legions of Limdul are coming, and they're bringing their minion to heal you with their elves. Good old elves, huh? I don't know why they changed the name from just the Land of War elves. The same flipping card. All right, that's our first pack. Whew, got that out of the way. I guess we're still going for. I know the Ice Age. Are there snow-covered lands in the boosters, or is that just the starters? Look at that swords. Oh my God. Vertigo. I remember that. Stench of Evil. Oh, I remember that used to creep me out. And Spoils of Evil. Both of the evil cards in the first pack. Look at that. Good old Spoils of Evil. That artwork actually used to scare me in middle school. I always thought it was kind of cool, but I mean, look at that. Each artifact or creature in an opponent's graveyard, you get 1 mana and you gain life. So, I mean, you know, if someone's got like 6 creatures in their graveyard, get 6 mana and 6 life for a 3 casting cost. And Erupts, remember that? They actually used to use that back in the day. Armor, God, just wish I could be the hand. That's all I want to be, just the hand. Alright, Dryad, Burnt Offering, the lead Elvish Healer. I never liked that giant growth. I never did. By the way, there's a lot, if anybody ever notices, there's going to be a lot of little print dots. You see on the giant growth? There's the print dots back in Ice Age were very common. That card used to freak me out. I thought when I was a kid, I thought it was made of spaghetti on the inside. I know. And of course, the farmer. I just think it's funny. Hydroblast, Hydroblast and Pyroblast are actually decent. And by the way, Old School Disenchant, great artwork. So like I said, first few packs, we like to kind of look at all the commons, get everything kind of, you know, check everything out, enjoy it, and then later on we'll speed up to just the goodies. Elementalist. That guy's too serious for my world. Wall Lava, when walls were still a thing. Diabolic Vision. I always thought it was a creepy artwork, but it was a terrible card. Lightning Below. I mean, honestly, I remember building some white weenie decks with it because I was like, oh, first strike. And the only reason I like this card is because it was instant and you actually got to draw another card. So you could actually replace the card. Ray of Erasure, cool artwork, terrible card. Soulburn always creeped me out. Big ol' Scaled Worm and 8-drop for 7/6 vanilla. Can you imagine how bad that is in today's day and age? Earthlore, Goblin Skid, that would be me actually leaving my house in the background. Mistfolk and Aura, beautiful young lady. Mountain Goat, symbolic card. People used to play Mountain Goat decks just out of... God, look at all the print dots on these things. You see those print dots from the printer? And of course, they had the COP cycle. All the Circle of Protections were in this, in case anybody didn't know. So, yeah. Isn't that amazing how, like, the age and the power level, how things change? It's a very fascinating thing. Good old Glider, Melting for snow-covered land. See, this was a card I always thought could become a powerhouse because I swear, people are talking about snow-covered cards are going to come back one day. And I'm telling you, weird cards like that, I'm telling you. Thermachist, another one of those things. Snow-covered land, destroy land, possibly get life. And I believe this was the rare Spirit. This actually used to be worth some money back in the day. 6-drop, 5/6, and of course, you know, defending player can draw a card as the setback. Too serious, warning about life. Oh, Timber. I used to play wall. Oh, what happened to my camera? Why aren't we focusing? What? Sorry, I don't know what's going on there. For some reason, a long time ago, I used to think Timberwall was a great card. I don't know what was wrong with me. Zombies, Oryx, more elves, Shaman, Incinerate, great. 2-drop for a 3, man. And COP Blue, that was a weird flower. It's like, is that woman stuck in the flower? Is she was born that way? Is she trying to hide and creep on people? Meteor Shower, terrible card. Casting cost, X, way too expensive for the card. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I want to get some really... I know there's some good cards in this, and they've, especially recently, some of them have spiked up from pennies to actually $5-10 a card. So I want to find some. Wind Spirits, nothing too exotic there. Drought, and the Charm. Creepy, isn't it? And our art... Oh my god. I forgot about the Ice Cauldron. Arguably one of the most complicated, confusing Magic cards in the history of Magic. To this day, I still don't fully understand it. To this day. But I love that artwork. Love that artwork. Alright, Brownie. My Cub Scout will eat your Brownie. Power Sync. Limb Duel. God, those guys are creepers. Panic. Yeah, I'd be panicking too if those guys showed up. Foxfire. Cooperation. COP Black. I don't know. Is she in space looking for the Tesla? What the hell is she doing up there? And Floppy Fish. Foul Familiar. Her brain's like, this body is just causing me problems. I'm out of here. Lava Burst. Happens to me on Saturdays. And this is me after going out to dinner. Okay. So, we are starting... Why is our focus being weird? Sorry about that, everybody. So, we're going to start speeding up a little bit now that we're actually getting familiar and starting to see some repeats here. Still, Illusionary Terrain. Cumulative Upkeep. Anybody remember that? 2 mana, then 4, then 6, then 8. Oh, brutal. Scarabs. I always thought the concept was cool, but I thought the card was terrible. And Wall. Who's going to pay 3-drop for 07 that does nothing? I mean, except unless you like the artwork. Oh my god. Minion of Leshrac. Oh, this was in my Demonic Hordes deck back in the day. 7-drop, 5/5, because you could tap, destroy creature, or a land. Where Demonic Hordes, I believe, was just a land. But of course, during your upkeep, you got flipping. If you don't kill one of your own creatures, you lose 5 life. Yeah, I always thought it was cool when I played with it. And that's why you don't do drugs, people. And Mistfolk, Asenzoa, Boldorvian, Rudy. Why is that? Sorry about the photo. Rudy's Creepy Bears. Counterspell. I don't know what's going on with that focus. Sorry. Counterspell. Maul's Fiend, Juniper Order, and Snow Devil. Look at that Stone Rain and Clairvoyance. Some of that stuff, man, is really... It creeps you out, man. Alright, we're going to do one more pack here, and let's keep on going. One more pack for the goodies. There it is. The Scepter. Boy, I remember that one. A lot of people used to play with that back in the day. The Hex. Nobody used to play with that because the art was scary. A lot of people played with the Mutant and the Goblin decks, at least here in Florida. Hall of Mist, our first infamous Ice Age land. Wow. Boy, I actually played with that around that. Kind of, if you couldn't afford a moat, you could pretty much make it where nobody could attack you, flying or ground. Wow. Boy, I remember that. And then, of course, hey, our first Wild Growth. Whew. Boy, the history. Oh, did you guys want to see the comments? Sorry, did you? Wild Growth, man. I remember that. Sorcerer, Battle Frenzy. The infamous Illusory Wall. A lot of kids didn't realize walls couldn't attack because it didn't say that back then, so people thought this was a great card for a while because they thought it could just attack. And Ray Command Rally. Nothing good there. I remember that Halls of Mist, man. The first time I saw that card, I thought it was really wild. Look at that lore. Oh, that's a great thumbnail picture. Look at that. It's like pulling you in the wrapper. Okay, sorry. Lore. Oh my god. Essence Vortex. I'm not going to lie. Teenage Rudy was all about this card. And to this day, I cannot believe Wizards even approved a card like this. And Jeweled Amulet. Very, very beautiful amulet. Terrible card. And we got our first good hit. The Sulphurous Springs. The infamous. I actually built decks around this because I didn't have actually true dual lands back in the day. So yeah. And of course, Rudy's giving you the kiss. Good old COP green. God, those COP artwork was so strange in Ice Age. It was really weird. Snowfall. That's how I felt when I went to school. And the Fetish. Look at that creepy eyeball. That's so creepy, man. And then this guy is just like some bizarre X that you just don't, like, stalks you. Anyways. Alright. Moving on. I know. You gotta have fun, everybody. You gotta enjoy yourselves. Life's too short not to have fun, everyone. Updraft. Wings of Isla. Terrible card. The Sentinel. This was actually a decent card back in the day. The problem was that 1 mana was for 1/1. It would be epic. Because an all artifact deck, like a Tron type thing or a Workshop type thing, cast this on your second, third turn. The problem was it's not the way it went. Elemental. There is our rare enchantment. Flipping 3 different colors. I think this was the big. I remember gold cards were such a big thing back then. Terrible card. Pyroblast, it's worth more. Brainstorm, worth more. Shatter, with the old Tin Man back in the day. And a beautiful little evil Snow White looking lady. And Rudy's Riding Through the Night. And Regeneration. Boy, Wizards doesn't even like COP red. Guy lost his flipping clothes. And Stone Hands. What happens when you touch yourself too much? Okay. So, we're moving on. Man, that Sulphur Springs, that little dual land, that was sweet, man. Le Shrock Seagull. I don't even know what that does, but okay. Talisman, terrible. Stone Spirits. I remember using it as a kid. Infinite Hourglass. I actually remember this. This was a unique card. See, back in the day, artifacts, unique cards like that were very special. Artifacts were deemed very special, powerful cards in Magic's early history. God, look at this artwork. And now, I feel like the artifacts are kind of diluted. They're not really treated as a super mega special thing like they used to be. Just saying. Machinist. Demonic Consultation. You know, there's been speculation around this. I know some people have actually been buying a couple hundred of these things. You can read the wall of text if you want. The Talisman. Celestial Sword. Old school equipment, huh? Just the casting cost was so high. That was the problem with the sword. Same thing with this dude. Stop chopping down the rainforest. Stop creeping me out with spaghetti brains. Stop bringing your pigs in my face. Ooh, Hydroblast. That's pretty good. And I think it's... Oh, that creepy finger. Ugh, scares me every day. And I think that's it. And God, some of that artwork. Look at that. And look at that creepy shaman, man. Alright. Moving on. I know. Stuff is just loaded with nostalgia, everybody. Look at that Justice. I remember that. Green Scarab. Terrible. Fanatical Fever. I remember that. And there's our rare. The Wrath of Night Liege. Lodge? Yep, enchantment. You know that ever since that's always been a thing. The old I think Cold Snap had more of that, the Merit Lage thing. I think they tried to bring that back and finish the story with that, but it was never really a major thing. But whatever. All right, what do we got here? Flying Melt. God, look at that guy. Unbelievable. Oh, our first Icy. I completely forgot. We got uncommon Icies. The first time Wizards reprinted the Icy since the Unlimited. You know, when this came out, this was like a $10 uncommon card. And I loved the artwork, that Gear Punk mechanical stuff. I loved it. River Delta. Okay, so just so everybody knows, the River Delta are the depletion lands. They have the depletion counters on it. So these are not the good dual lands. Ice Age was one of the only sets. Ooh, Counterspell. Forgot about you. Ice Age was one of the only sets in Magic history to have multiple land cycles in one set. And one land cycle was terrible and one was good. Why they did that, I have no clue. The engineering of Ice Age was a very weird time. Nature's Lore. Look at that. And Hollowed Ground. That's Rudy's going to disappear one day with all the Magic cards. Illusionary Presence. I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember this card. Cumulative of 1. Ugh. During upkeep, gains land walkability of your choice. Interesting. Okay. Ugh. Alright. Tarpon, Riley, Legions, Minion, Power Sync, Ranger, Flare, Panic, Sextant, Spider, and Cooperation. Well, we're approaching halfway through the box, everybody. Look at, I just ripped like a hole in the side of the pack. These packs are a very strange material. They're very difficult to open, like top to bottom, but you can pull them from the middle easily. Look at that. Look at that guy. Don't get frostbite. And Creepy Dreams of the Dead. Oh my god, I remember Mind Warp. The Cheap Man's non-banned version, non-restricted version of Mind Twist. Boy, do I remember that. And the Mon Stronghold. I actually remember playing with this card. I remember I never was able to cast it because it costs 4 mana. It was a 4-drop for a 1/1. Timberwall, Zombies, Dark Banishing, another more expensive Terror, Incinerate, more expensive Lightning Bolt, COP Creepy Flower Chick, Essence Flare, Rudy just wants to be the hand, and that's about it. Alright. As we continue our journey through Ice Age, everybody, you never know what we're going to find. You never know what we're going to find. Beautiful Bow. Icequake, man, I remember that. Flame Spirit. Don't remember that. Ghostly Flame. I remember getting that as a rare. For some reason, I got that one a lot as a kid when I used to buy them from Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, and Electronics Boutique. Yeah. Anybody remember those names? Electronics Boutique. Yeah. Shows what Pepperidge Farm remembers. Alright, here we go. Thunderwall. Look at that bad boy. Isn't that crazy? Elite God. Pyroclasm. I remember that. That was cool. Stampede. Instant speed, but 3-drop was just way too expensive back then. Foxes. Bears. God, that counterspell. I do like that counterspell. It's pretty sweet. Sorry, why is my focus today? That counterspell is fantastic. Alright, and that's it. So, can we take a moment? You guys want to enjoy that? Anybody? It was a great card back in the day. That was a great card. Great card indeed, yeah? Alright, what are we going for now? Talisman, huh? Terrible. Shield of the Ages. I remember that. And Cold Snap. I remember that. Total War. I do not remember that. What is that? Watercolor artwork. Okay. Interesting. Seizures. Blessed Wine. Essence. Ray of Command. Rally. Legions. And anything different we're missing? Nothing different that we're missing. Alright. Oh my god, nostalgia is strong with this video, everybody. Boy, is nostalgia strong. The Elder Elf. You know, what'd you guys think of this one? Instead of the single, it had a Llanowar Elves, the double green, but it costs 3 mana. I thought the casting cost was just too high. Funeral, is that the... Yeah, wait, no, that's uncommon. Funeral's on... Orcish Squatters. Don't even remember that card. Attacking while you may gain control of a land? Okay, don't even remember some of these. Good old Disenchant, Scrapper's Bone. Oh my god, is that our first Dark Ritual? I don't even remember getting that. God, look at that old Dark Ritual art from Justin Hampton. Epic, man. Word of Undoing. Man, I remember that. And Cloak of Confusion. All right, everybody. As we continue our journey through hitting everybody in their sensitive feelings. The baton. The whistle again. Conjure. Energy. Now, this was actually kind of considered one of the top cards back in the day. This was in the top 20 in the set, I remember. This was deemed. I remember people doing white weenie decks and building enchantments around something like this. Kind of gives you time to kind of build up your turns and do crap in the meantime. And I think anything else hiding back here? Mountain Goat, Dark Banishing, and a Wild Growth. Alright, nothing crazy. Wow, how are you guys liking this so far? I mean, come on. You guys got to be enjoying it. I mean, you just don't get to see this stuff very often. This is such a rare thing in 2019, everybody. Avalanche. Silver Urn. Oh, the Glacial Chat. This was one of the only uncommon. I think this might be the only uncommon land in Ice Age. Look at that old card frame. And I think this is one of the ones that speculators have been targeting recently, I could be incorrect. Trailblazers are rare. 4-drop. Just to make it one creature unblockable. God, look at those print dots all down the side. You guys see that? And then Nuts, Elves. We got an Infuse. And I got Giant Growth. It's amazing how many of the printer dots were on the Ice Age cards. Remember, Ice Age had a lot of print error. A lot of miscut cards and problems back in the day. Dude, look at that Frost Beast, man. White Scarab. The Healer. I remember this dude. Pretty cool. And the my Despondent. I never fully understood this card as a kid until I remember I went to some local tournament in, I think, Florida, Orlando area, and somebody built a deck around things like this. Yeah. Never fully understood that card. So if anybody wants to comment on what you did with it, that'd be cool. Pyroblast. Shatter. Anything else back there? Regen. And that's it. Just saying. I remember that very, very clearly back in the day. Alright. I like to see. There's so many rares in this set. You gotta open so many boxes just to see everything. The Wisp. Look at that. Gold Archer. Knight of Stronghold. See, I feel like Ice Age had all these reprints based on like older cards and like Black Knight and stuff, but they were all weakened. Anybody notice that? Infernal Denizen. 8-drop. I don't even remember that creepy card. During your upkeep, sacrifice 2 swamps. Good lord. Just to keep them in play. Wow. And that's it. Alright, everybody. We're heading to the last chunk of the box. We've seen all the commons. We're trying to get some juicy common, uncommon, and rare. The Supplicant. Force Void. Boy, I love that art. Look at that good old Marktidin. And Flooded Woodlands. God, it's a beautiful piece of artwork, isn't that? God. Alright, and anything hiding back there? Hydroblast, that's it. Okay. So, I know we've seen so many of the common cards. We'll just start focusing on the goodies now. Alright, Drift of the Dead. It's a wall, by the way. I didn't know that as a kid. Sunstone. I thought that was beautiful. Oh. Order of the White Shield. Same thing. I just thought these were diluted white knights. And Reality Twist. This card, one ridiculous kid I played against in middle school used this. And I couldn't even figure out the flipping rules. When I was a kid, I was like, this thing is so confusing. Cumulative upkeep of 3. Good luck keeping that in the game more than one turn. And by the way, isn't that just not the best artwork? Yeah, I remember that Reality Twist card. The problem was that upkeep was so insane, you literally just can't keep it in the game long. Alright, Worm, Forgotten Lore. Oh, I remember that. Walking Wall. I actually thought that was a decent card. I remember playing this. I remember building a deck around my artifact thing. I remember using that. I actually thought it was cool. And Minion of the Savazi, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Another one of these crazy powerful demons they had. Now, this one wasn't as bad. This one I actually learned as I got older was actually not bad because I always just thought you could only give your own creature +3/-2. But then I learned when you're older that you can actually kind of do that to your opponent's creatures and destroy them. I didn't know that, and I actually thought that was pretty sweet. Ooh, Dark Ritual. So, I thought that was kind of a neat thing that I learned when I got older. Certain things you never really, because, you know, when you're a kid, you don't really, there was no internet back then. You have no way of really learning about a lot of things. Dance of the Dead. Ah, there's a bauble in this set. I think it's the first bauble. I forgot about that. Ice Flow. Boy, this is a spicy pack. This was like a cheap, wasn't this like a crappy, like Falling Glaciers or something? I remember that. And the Pollen. Oh, reminds me of my allergies. Like the artwork, terrible card. All right, and of course the wall. Of course, I got a Howl from Beyond with a different artwork. And that's it. Whoa, they were stuck together. All right, here we go. Sea Spirit. Snowhound. Oh, that's pretty cute. Goblin Snowman. I used to love that card. Just the fact it's just snowmen dudes. Crown of the Ages. Switch target enchantment from... nobody ever played with that. Look at the casting costs. 2 and 4 to activate. That's the other thing. Everything was so expensive. The power level was weakened so much. And everything was so expensive in Ice Age. And I think that's one of the reasons it pulled all the old cards more and more expensive. Sleight of Mind with the new artwork. Battle Cry. And the Elkin Bottle. This one I actually do remember on this one. Playing the top card of your library. Place it face up in front of you. You may play the cards, those in your hand. Problem was, you have to pay 3 to activate it every time. Again, God, that casting cost, man. The activation cost, these costs on the Ice Age cards. You can tell there was a very strong tone. Oh my God, I forgot about Zuron Orb. We got our first Zuron Orb. I never fully understood this card, but I just thought it was cool. Breath of Dreams. Venomous Breath, and Sarah. Wow, I remember that angel. It was like an expensive Sarah Angel Archangel. That was never really worth a lot. Brainstorm, Shatter, and a Regeneration. Well, we only got... some of these packs are stuck together. We only got a couple packs left. I hope everyone's having a great day and enjoying yourselves on a nice, relaxing, fun day of Ice Age opening. A throwback to 1995, everybody. We got some cannons, the Weather Vane. Look at that snow-covered action. Giant Trapdoor Spider. So when I was a kid, I did make a red Hydra deck with lightning bolts, fireballs, and all red mana. And I remember trying to grow additional heads for the Hydra. That's all I have to say. I remember specifically doing that. It's kind of humorous back in the day. Well, what do we got left? We only got 4 packs left. Only 4 packs, everybody. All right, Sacred Boon. Conquer, gain control of the land. Ooh, I always thought that was a cool piece of art. Oh, we got the Underground River in the clothes. Oh my God, Chris F, bro. Come on, man. Oh, that was like deemed the best one in the set. We actually got the Underground River. Because remember, Ice Age is such a big set, everybody. It takes like literally a case to get everything. And by the way, a case in 1995 was 10 booster boxes. They were long rectangle cases. Maddening Wind, Whiteout, and the Glaciers. One of those mountains become plains. Why people would want to do this and pay an upkeep when they could just kind of play like a Blood Moon type deck. I don't know. All right, and that's it. Last 3 packs. Are we going to get anything else spicy? We've gotten some good stuff. Iceberg, I used to like that card. I always I liked how the cards, all these different, a lot of use of the X casting costs. And then you could put more counters, and I really liked that stuff. Melee, and the Slay, and Elder Druid for the rare. Tap or untap the artifact creature land. Not a bad little guy. Kind of high on the casting cost, of course, for the era. All right, everybody. Last 2 packs. Last 2 packaroos. We got that big depressing-looking giant. The War Chariot. Pretty sweet. Hurricane. And Icy Prism. I like the artwork, and that was it back in the day. And we got a counterspell. Anything else hiding back there? Stone Rain. All right, everybody. Very last pack. Don't forget to, in the comments section below, please thank Chris F. Be like, or you can just pay respects to Chris by saying Chris, #F. Thought Leech, because thank you for allowing all of us to have this great experience and enjoy everything. Our very last rare, Order of the Sacred Torch. Sideboard card against black decks, I guess. Really appreciate it, Chris. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate you allowing everybody to enjoy on this box opening. Hope you enjoy the cards, sir. They are headed to you by the time you're seeing this video. You probably already have them anyways. And, of course, remember, everybody, life is short. Enjoy yourself. Don't stress out. Anxiety and stress is bad for you. Walk outside. Go look at a tree for a couple minutes. Relax. Seriously.